I'm fortunate that I have the most amazing GP currently. I have a really good consultant, and currently, I would say that I really believe in personalized care as a concept, where people have the right to choose what's right for them, that professionals that have skills and knowledges that I don't have come together and create a plan around an individual, how they can manage their health and well-being. And for me, like, I'm always very clear at what I need, even when that's at odds with some of the medical advice. That might be because certain medications might make you so drowsy that you don't have a quality of life. But really, people just taking the time to go, okay, explain it to me and let's work on this together. And that concept of like co-production, and I say co-production, and I think it's true co-production, of really sharing our experiences and our knowledges and then coming to a decision that we can all live with. So, and sometimes that means, well, actually, people say, I'm just going to say this is what I'd recommend clinically, but I respect your views and rights that you might want to do this. I'm fortunate I've got quite a few professionals, quite a few people in my life that do hold that space, but it's taken me years to be able to one have the language to even navigate that conversation, two have the confidence to say, I know my body, I know my health. What I need you to do is support me the best that you can. And I think those conversations, like I often talk about shared decision making, how important that is, positive risk taking, how important that is. None of us live without risk, but why do people with mental health challenges often have conversations solely about risk rather than positive risk taking, like maybe trying something different that might enable you to have a better quality of life? Um, really agreeing from the outset what the plan is, what you are comfortable with, and being okay with actually, I don't agree with you clinically on this, but it's your life. I'm happy for you to try it. And if it goes wrong, this is what I want you to do is contact me, having a plan. So like I've often like had a different view in where I want to go. When it's gone really bad is when clinicians have gone, well, if that's what you want to do, that's up to you. We don't want anything to do with it. And that meant when it has gone wrong, you end up in crisis, in hospital, da da da. Where clinicians have gone, well, actually, let's try it. If it doesn't work, we can come back together and review it. And if you start to feel unwell or you don't think it's going particularly well, this is the plan that we'll follow. So we're not just going to go with what I think is best. We're going to go what we think is best. And I love that way of working. I think it's enabled me to move away from taking, oh God, must be 30 odd tablets to now only taking 20. I want to get down to taking less and less. But we've had to do really negotiate like what that feels and looks like. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But when it works, oh gosh, does it work? It can mean all the difference from somebody like me spending a whole day being zombied, um, to being able to have maybe 4 or 5 hours a day where I can be okay.
Mm.
Um, and that only came by really working in collaboration with health and care professionals where they respected my views, but also they asked for expertise beyond their own knowledge. Um, so my GP is great at lots of things, not particularly great at polypharmacy, and the pharmacist is amazing. So why not invite the pharmacist to that conversation? So when I have conversations, it's not just with one person. It might be, do you know what? Let's get all the people that need to be in the space having the conversation, and then make a plan based on that. Um, and traditionally, it was like GP does this bit, the pharmacist does their bit, the consultant does their bit. But having those joint up conversations are just amazing.